It took hours, but Philadelphia firefighters say they finally have this fire under control. And tonight, police sources tell us 2 people are still unaccounted for. This is the 10 o'clock news. I'm Jason Martinez.
I'm Sheba Russell. Right now, firefighters say the home is too dangerous to enter, at risk of collapsing, and the fire is still burning. Our Steve Keeley is live at the scene in East Mount Airy along Britton Street. Steve, what can you tell us?
Well, this is like a lot of Philadelphia homes, very old homes, very sturdy homes, and you can see 2 3-story twin homes connected, not just physically connected as homes, but connected with family that lived in both sides of it. All but 2 people got out, and they were up on the left side of your TV on the 3rd floor. A 62-year-old man born and raised in this house with his girlfriend, also in her 60s. That man's birthday coming up, family told me, on April 2nd. And you'll see a car in a carport to the left. That's his car, but this couple was known to walk everywhere, so they were healthy. They got out and got going, and everybody's wondering, how did they not get out of this fire? Look at some of our video here. The flames were still shooting out of the ceiling and the rooftop 3 floors up at 9 o'clock. And that was about almost an hour after it was technically under control by the fire department. But because of these walls being so high and so thick, they established a collapse zone, and firefighters had to make sure they weren't going to get killed with these walls collapsing on them. So they had to stay far away. They fought it with ladder trucks and hoses high up. And boy, the flames kept shooting out of that roof. They said, the fire chief out here told me he used the word untenable was the roof. And they couldn't even get into the roof to cut it open. And then that's why flames were still able to shoot through that roof for hours here. Here is what they told us earlier, because they were hearing what we were hearing from our sources, that there were people unaccounted for in this house.
We have different reports, but as we were initially in and realized that the stability of this building, we pulled our rescuers out. As you see, there are partial collapse to the residents behind me. So at this point, we can't confirm. We do have different stories from neighbors, but we can't confirm at this point.
So I talked to a niece who came all the way here from West Philadelphia, who saw our reports on Twitter. She got out here. She's close to her uncle. She feels terrible, but she really wanted to honor the fire department and the Red Cross for helping everybody here. And she knows, she talked to the chief out here, and she could see the heartbreak on his face, how he and his teams could not get in there to rescue anybody that needed rescuing and could not even get in there to the search for them. So the plan now, Jason and Sheba, is for the fire marshal I spoke to come back here at 8 in the morning with daylight and get in there, and they're going to need heavy equipment to get in there because it's still going to be an unsafe structure. So L&I will also be on the scene there, and they'll get their engineers to make sure it's even safe for a fire marshal investigator to even go through that house. And again, these folks were known to live on the 3rd floor, so who knows what's left of the other floors in there to even get up that high, or if there's any flooring left on the 2nd and 3rd floor, because the flames, as you can see, were shooting out of both the 2nd and 3rd floor and what's left of that rooftop. We had Skyfox over this a couple of times, and it looked like just a gaping hole everywhere they shot down into it. So, Jason, Sheba, just a tough day out here in the Germantown, East Mount Airy area. It's right on the border of that neighborhood, and you can see down the street, it looks like power is out from all these big houses. This has come back to a live picture, and my man Graham's going to give you a look at all these big twin houses, all just like this house, for the length of the street, all lights out. So it looks like Pico had to turn the power out here as well. So a tough night for the neighbors out here, too, who knew this man and his girlfriend who lived here for a long time together.
We know the family wants answers and closure, and hopefully those officials are able to get into the home tomorrow. Steve, thank you.